let's rank some Barca players. First up, we have Ter Stegen. We're gonna make a brand new call Ter Stegen because he is so garbage that he deserves his own little place. Inaki Pena. I'm not gonna lie, I really liked Inaki Pena earlier this season, even though we conceded a lot and we went through that little losing phase in November, December with him. I actually really like Inaki Pena. I wouldn't mind if he's our starting goalkeeper. I think there is some things that he needs to work on. He wasn't as good as Szczesny, so I'm gonna put him in alright for now. Gavi. And Gavi was also alright. I would have put him in great, but I also would have put him in as. He was shit in the beginning of the season, but now he's pretty good. Oh, my stream's going great. How you doing, John Man? My name is John Man. Frankie De Jong, I'm gonna put him in fantastic. I'm gonna be real. I loved Frankie this season. I'm gonna just give it a stab. Good job. I love Frankie. I always have loved Frankie. I feel like a lot of people were scapegoating him for a very long time. But Frankie is one of our best midfielders. And him and Pedri in that double pivot is the two best midfielders on the planet. So I'm gonna keep it a stack. Next up, we have Kubarsi. Should I put him in fantastic? He's been really good, but he had a couple of slip-ups. You know what? I'm gonna keep him there. Kunde, GOATs. He's one of our most important players. We saw what happened against Inter without him. Simple. Rafinha, same thing. We seen what he did this season. I'm gonna be real. I've loved Rafinha. I hated him at first, but last season he moved me. Last season I saw there was something special in him. In the Napoli game, in the Porto game, in the PSG game. Both legs. And against Madrid. Towards the end of the season last year, he told everybody, hey, shut the fuck up, I'm here. I'm him. So you know what I'm saying? Rafinha. You would have won a Ballon d'Or if LAMINE didn't exist. You probably would have won a Ballon d'Or if you didn't say fuck Argentina and then lose 4-1 right after. Be real. But yeah, Rafinha, GOAT, makes sense. And I have no arguments. Christian Eriksen, I mean, what the fuck? Andreas Christensen. Not enough minutes. He hasn't played enough. It's self-explanatory, really. Ferran. I think we need to make a third tier, I'll be real. We need to make a good tier. Why did it go above? Here. And we'll name it. Good. Then I'll put Ferran there. And I'll put Kubarsi there. Yeah, I like that. Ferran, I'm not his biggest fan, but hey, when him coming off the bench, he did the fucking job. When Lebo got injured, he did his fucking job. Ferran was a different football player this season. He was a serious football player this season. Ferran, fantastic job, but you weren't fantastic. You were good. Bruno D'Araujo, you're going in Ter Stegen. You're just shit. You gotta get out the club, bro. I'm gonna be so real. We should have sent you to Bayern for 80 million when we had the chance. You gotta get the fuck out of here. You're ass. Pedri, top of GOAT, our best player, our second best player. For years, honestly, for years I've been crying, begging, praying for fully fit Pedri because people kept trying to tell me, oh, this person's better than Pedri. This person is better than Pedri, but he doesn't have the Barca PR. Barca PR, Pedri this, Pedri that. I said, give me a fully fit Pedri. Y'all gonna see the best midfielder in the world. This season, we got a fully fit Pedri, and he's one of the best players in the world. Calma. Respect. When you talk about Pedri, you mention his name with respect, and that's a fucking fact. Pedri is the best, one of the best football players on the world right now. On this planet, there's not 10 football players better than Pedri. I'm so sorry. Pedri, I love you. Vitor Roque, what the fuck? Fermin. I don't think I can put him in fantastic, but I will. He's been fantastic for us. I'm gonna be real, I'm a big fan of Fermin, man. I'm a very big fan of Fermin. I don't know if it's personal, but I just think Fermin Lopez has been really good for us since Xavi brought him up to the main squad. He's so clutch. He's been there for us. He scores in big games. He's there for us in big games. He doesn't get injured. He's not like Danny Olmo, who's going to miss 6 months. He links up well with everybody around him. He understands how to play with Lewa and striker, how to play with Rafinha and LAMINE YAMAL out wide. He just understands the system and he plays it perfectly. And also he's young, he presses, he's relentless. I like Sidemen. I think he's done very well for us this season. For example, Bayern game, 2 assists. Valencia, he got what, 2 goals, 2 assists. Fantastic job. Against Inter Milan, he didn't really play like that, but when he came on, he was playing football. Against Real Madrid, Copa del Rey final, when he came on, he was playing football. In the league, he was probably one of our best players. Fermin Lopez, every time he's played for us, he's played well. I can't name that many bad games from him. There's a couple of players here I can name some bad games. I can't name Fermin Lopez any bad games. The only reason why he's not in GOAT is because he's not as important as these 3 have been for us. These 3 have been spectacular for us and they've been very important. Without Pedri, our team collapses. Without Rafinha, our team collapses. Without Koundé, our team collapses. And the more people I'm going to add to this, you're going to see without them, our team collapses. Without Frankie, we can sub in Casado. We've played Eric Garcia. We've played Gavi in a double pivot with Pedri. It's fine, but he still makes a massive impact. Fermin, we played Dani Olmo in the 10. We've played Gavi in the 10. We've played Pablo Torre in the 10. Fermin is not as important as the rest of these guys, so I'm gonna put him in fantastic for that. Pau Victor, you haven't played enough minutes. I'm gonna be honest, for me to fully judge you. I think you really are. I think you're very good, honestly. I'd put you probably like right here if you played enough minutes, but you haven't, so I'm not gonna judge. Baldy, straight to GOAT. Like I said, without him, team collapses. Without him, team collapses. Without him, team collapses. Without him, team collapses. We saw it when sorry, my nose. When Baldy gets injured and Baldy's not playing, Rafinha can't play. Rafinha cannot play football if Baldy's not playing left back. And I tell you why. Baldy plays on that left-hand side. He plays as a left back and a left winger. He is running up that field the entire time. He's defending when we don't have the ball, and he's attacking when we have the ball. How many times have we seen him make runs into the middle, make runs out wide, make runs up top? He is our left winger. He doesn't play left wing. He roams. He'll start on the left wing. He'll move to right here around the 10 position. He'll run in behind as if he was a striker. Rafinha has been a false 9 for us this season. He's been our left winger. He's been our left back. That's the reason why Rafinha, against Atleti, we didn't see him score as much as he used to. Against Real Madrid, we didn't see him score as much as he's used to. We didn't see him score that much against Inter Milan. Why? Because him playing with Gerard Martin makes him play as a touchline winger. He has to stay on that touchline. He can't move. He loses his free roam abilities because he doesn't have Baldy. Baldy is our entire left-hand side of the field. Without Baldy, we can't play. We saw it against Inter. It's simple as. Lewa, I'm going to put you in good simply because of the fact that he slowed down a lot in the second half of the season. I think in the beginning of the season, he was guns blazing. He was a monster. Every time he got the ball, he was scoring some way, somehow. But I think he slowed down a lot. And then also he got injured. I'm not going to hold the injury against him. He's old. I don't really expect that much. But, hey, man. Yeah, I'm going to keep you there for now. Ansu Fati, you just didn't play enough. Mark Bernal, you didn't play enough. Daniel Rodriguez didn't play enough. Matter of fact, Ansu Fati will put you in ass. You are just ass. I have faith in you to come back and be better one day, but you are just ass. LAMINE YAMAL. Ballon d'Or, man. That's all I have to say. Ballon d'Or, man. I could sit here and tell you everything he's done for us, but I wouldn't be able to remember. I can tell you against Atleti. Again, every single game against Atleti, other than the first one he didn't play. He was injured. We lost. I can tell you, against Real Madrid. Tell you against Inter Milan, against Benfica, against Atalanta, against Dortmund that first leg, against Bayern. Who else did we face this season? In every single final we played, he was there. LAMINE YAMAL's a big game player. He's a small game player. He's the best player in the world. That's the only way I can describe LAMINE YAMAL. In big games, he shows up. In small games, he shows up. Put a football in the middle of a grass green pitch, and the YAMAL will be there, and he'll fucking win the game for you. He is a monster. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia, you're, I love you. I love you. I love you, 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 man. You don't understand, Eric Garcia. If my fridge broke, I'm calling you. If my PC breaks, I'm calling you. If I become a teacher and I can't make it and I need a substitute, I'm calling you. If I can't see anymore and I go blind, I'm calling you. If I'm thirsty in the middle of a desert, I'm calling you. If I don't have a phone and I can't call you, I'm calling you. That's how important you are. Anywhere we've needed you this season, you played. We needed you in CDM, you were there. We needed you right back, you were there. We needed you center back, you were there. And in all three positions, you did your fucking job to the best that you could. Eric Garcia, anything you want in this life, I am here to give it to you. Anything. If you want ass, I'll give you ass. I don't give a shit. Like, this Eric Garcia, wow. You are the definition of a jack of all trades. You are a jack of all trades. Eric Garcia, I love you. I don't know what your natural position is. I don't know if you're CDM or center back or right back. But I know if I play you in any of those positions, you're going to do your job and you're going to cook for me. I love you, Eric Garcia. I love you. I love you. Hector Fort, ass. I'm going to be so real. Hector Fort has been ass this season. Last season, I thought he was promising. He was going to be, you know what I'm saying? That game against Atleti. Hector Fort played football, man. But this season, he hasn't played that much. I wouldn't say he was as bad as this guy, as Ansu Fati. I think he showed more promise. I just think he's... Honestly, he hasn't played enough minutes. I'm going to be real. I could put him in not enough minutes, but I need more people to put in ass. I'm sorry, game. Sorry. Casado, simple as that. I don't think I need to explain that. I'm a firm believer of we lost to Inter Milan because we didn't have Casado. I think even though I've said this entire season, I said without Balde, I said if we lose Balde, Kunde, Lamine, or Pedri, one of those four players, if we lose any of them, our season is over. And I said that, and I said it, and I said it, and I said it, and both of my fullbacks were not injured. But we had Jared Martin, who played very good against Inter Milan, and we had Eric Garcia, who also played very good against Inter Milan. But I think the difference maker in that game was not even Lewa, man. Get Lewa out of here. Ferran played. Ferran actually had a very bad game against Inter, but that's not what I'm here about. If Casado was there, we would have won the game. We've seen it against Bayern and against Madrid earlier in the season, even in the Supercopa de España. Casado is Casado is the Balde to Pedri what? Casado is to Pedri what Balde is to Rafinha. He sits there. He says, I'ma handle this. You run around and play your game. Pedri gets to run around the field and do whatever the fuck he wants, because if Pedri's over here, Casado's right here. If Pedri loses the ball to this guy right here, Casado just wins it back. Casado has been such a good ball winner for us this season. And it's a shame because I think against Inter Milan in that transition, he would have been so vital for us. I'm going to be honest. He's slow. He is very slow. And he got caught out against Atleti for being slow. But he made it there in the end and then he gave them that no assist. But that's whatever. Inter Milan has an old ass team. They're all like 40, bro. He can outrun 40-year-olds. Marc Casado against Inter Milan's counter-attack transition would have stopped them. We wouldn't have been down for 100 and fucking however fucking long we were down for. Across those two legs, we wouldn't have been down as much as we were if we had Marc Casado there. I genuinely believe that if we played a midfield of Frankie in the 10, Pedri, Casado double pivot, we would have won that game. And we would have won nasty. I think we, like, genuinely, I believe we might have even kept the clean sheet. I think we would have won at 4-5 now. Because Casado is a rock. He's a rock. He tells Pedri, make those passes, go for those dribbles, go on the attack. I'm going to stay here, stand right behind you. The second you lose the ball, I'm going to win it back off their touch. Go watch the Bayern game. Watch the Bayern game. Second half, when we were up 4-1, and we're passing around the back, keeping possession. And Frankie and Pedri were going around passing the ball, just moving it around. Every time we lost the ball, Casado won it back for us. Go watch that game and tell me you don't respect Marc Casado. I don't want to hear that shit. Inigo Martinez, you have been fantastic as well. I'm gonna be real, you might even go top of fantastic. You might be low GOAT, but top of fantastic. You've been our best center back this season, best center back in the world. I just don't think you're as vital to them because we have a lot of center backs. We could play Eric Garcia, Kubarsi, Christensen. You know what I'm saying? Just purely based off the fact that you have backups, I can't put you in GOAT because these guys are all monsters. They're like, I expect all 5 of these to be in the Ballon d'Or top 10. That's how good they were. You maybe top 50. And finally, Pablo Torre. As great as you are at football, and even though I think you should be here, you just haven't played enough minutes, man. The thing is, you were really, really, really good. Like, you were very, very good. You were very good. And I'm gonna be like completely dead ass when I say that. You played 9 games and you have 7 GA in those 9 games. You're a good footballer. But I don't know if it's because I'm hearing there's something up with your contract. For every full 45 minutes you play, for every 10 games you played more than 45 minutes, we have to give somebody $1 million. I don't know. I don't know if it's because there's too many 10s on the team or our midfield's so compact. I think you deserve a starting spot. I think you could play at Barca. You're Barcelona level. Out of all of these like guys that we've seen play this season, I don't think you're far behind like a lot of these guys. I think you're probably better than a lot of them. I just think it comes down to honestly just timing. I think it's just bad timing. It's unlucky for you. Who else do we have? Is Jared Martin on here? Jared Martin's not on here. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just pretend this guy's Jared Martin. Jared Martin, put you in alright. You would have been an ass. You honestly would have been in Ter Stegen. But that Inter Milan game and that Real Madrid game, those 2 games in the end of the season, you fucking played football, man. I'm proud of you. And then the worst player to ever put on a Barca shirt, you know what? You look close enough like him. Sergi Dominguez. Get him out of here. I need someone to beat Dani Olmo. You look like Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo, I'm going to put you in alright. You're not worth 60 mil. Dani Olmo, you are not worth 60 mil. I'm going to just keep it a stag. We paid 60 million for you when we had Fermin, Pablo Torre, and Gavi, who I genuinely believe played better than you this season. Dani Olmo, I never was a fan of you, I'm gonna be honest. I never was a big fan of Dani Olmo. But I understand why we signed him, and I like the fact that we signed him, because you know what I'm saying? That's extra, that's shooting power. He's somebody that's gonna get on the field, he's gonna shoot, he's gonna get us goals. That's more goals, right? I'm not even mad about because of the fact that you're injury prone. I'm not mad about the fact that you couldn't get registered, you couldn't play. I understand. You've been through a lot. You're injury prone player. I'm mad about the fact that you're supposed to. We signed you to be a difference maker. You're a big money signing. You're supposed to be one of our best players this season. You're supposed to be amongst these guys. I don't think you outperformed any of these 6 players right here. I don't think you outperformed any of them. And we signed you for 60 mil. This guy, we got him from the academy. This guy, 5 million. Not even 2 million Las Palmas. This guy, how much? 60 mil, I think? Not even, probably less. From Leeds. This guy, 55 mil. Sevilla. This guy, free. La Masia. La Masia. La Masia, Girona back. La Masia. Ajax. Years ago. For free from Bilbao. And you're telling me you couldn't outperform any of these guys. And we signed you for 60 million off of coming, and you just came off a massive Euros tournament where you came in and you took Pedri, an injured Pedri spot, and you performed and you played and you scored big goals and you had big moments in big games. That final where you headed the ball off the line, I expected that level of you in clutch moments where we need you. Instead, against Inter Milan, the second leg, you were supposed to be the difference maker because you're the Mr. I can play in half spaces, I can play tight, compact, you know, play between the lines, line breaking passes, all that bullshit. You're supposed to be that guy, quick on the half turn, easy peasy football. The second Frankie gave you the ball, you lost it. Inter Milan scored their first goal. I will never forget that. I don't pay 60 million for people to make those mistakes. That's the same reason why Araujo's down here. That's the same reason why Araujo's down here, Ter Stegen's down here, Sergio Dominguez is down here. All three of these guys, stupid idiots. Every single one of them. They have costed us matches. These three have costed us matches. Gerard Martin has costed us matches, but he redeemed himself. He learned how to play football. He locked in. He played serious. We saw him play at his best against Inter Milan, against Real Madrid, and before that I don't remember who he faced. But there's been a couple games where I've seen Gerard Martin, he played good football. Even Hector Ford, I've seen him play good football. Dani Olmo, however, I've never seen him play really good football. I've never seen you play 60 million. Because it's not just 60 mil. If this was 9-10 years ago and we signed you for 60 mil, I expect nothing from you. I expect nothing from you. I expect you to be maybe a rotation player. But 60 million when we're in a 1-to-4, not a 1-to-1. 1-to-1 means for every £1 million that I spend, I have to make 1 million. Right? That's the 1-to-1 rule. We're not in the 1-to-1 rule. We're in 1-to-4 rule. So that means for every £1 million that we spend, we have to make 4 times the amount. So if we spend 10 million on a player, we need to make 40 million. We spend 60 million on you, We have no money to allocate for you. But we did it because we thought you were going to be our difference maker. You were going to bring trophies to us. I don't think you played in a single important game for us. And if you did, you messed up. I don't think he played in Supercopa de España final. He was injured. I don't think did he play in the Copa del Rey final? Who started the Copa del Rey final? I don't think Daniel played. Nah, he did. He got subbed off. Fermin came on and Fermin outperformed you. Massively outperformed you. Every single time Fermin has come onto the field for you, he's outperformed you. And every time he got subbed out and you came on, you haven't performed even a shadow of him. Fermin deserves that for starting spot. If anyone's gonna play as a 10 for Barcelona, it's Fermin Lopez. But anyways, honestly, I don't know why I'm so mad at Dani Olmo. This is our final rankings. I'll be real, I think even in order, if I rank it, yeah, we'll say this is in order. I'll put it like this. So, down there, Gavi's been much, but honestly, Gavi could go in here. Yeah, I'm fine with that. You've been the worst out of them. Didn't play enough. Terrorist. Let's delete this. Delete row. This is the final ranking for Barca players this season. In GOATs are our best players. We got Lamine, Pedri, Rafa, Koundé, Balde. Those have been our 5 best players. And then we got Inigo, Frankie, Fermin Lopez, Eric Garcia, Casado, and Fantastic. And then in good, we have Kubarsi, we have Lewa, we have Ferran Torres, and we have Gavi. I'm going to be real. Kubarsi could probably go up. And alright, I'm going to be real. It's Inaki Peña and Dani Olmo. They don't have any pictures of Dani Olmo, so I'm using a picture of Longley. Deal with it. And then in ass, we had Hector Fort. Just pure hating, I'll be real. She probably can steal my bitch. We have Gerard Martin. No picture of Gerard Martin, so we're putting him here. Ansu Fati. And then not enough minutes. That's the people who didn't play that much. We got Christensen, Pau Victor, Marc Bernal, Danny Rodriguez, and Pablo Torre. Pablo Torre, honestly, I'm going to be real. You could probably go up to good. Just haven't played enough. And then in the final category, in the Ter Stegen category, we have Ter Stegen, we have Araujo, and once again, they don't have a picture of him. So we are putting Sergi Dominguez. That's the final rankings. Round of applause, guys.